Doesn't matter who you are, what you do, or what kind of dog you have, Flyball is the sport for you. Welcome back, everyone, to another Flyball and Friends interview. We are doing a giveaway at 550 subscribers, so make sure you stay tuned till the end to learn all about it. Today we have another younger person that's been playing for quite a while, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Welcome, Rebecca. I'm so glad that you could take time out of your day to be here. If you could introduce yourself for everyone today.
So my name's Rebecca Foster. I'm from the UK and I'm in the southwest of England, in Wiltshire, and I'm part of Basset All Sorts Flyball team. That's
excellent. How long have you been playing for?
Well, I was born into Flyball, so my parents did it before they had me, so I've sort of grown up not knowing anything else other than Flyball.
That's awesome. So how old are you now?
I'll be 21 next week, so...
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday. So how many dogs do you have in your house?
I currently have 4 dogs. So 3 of them are racing at the moment and one's recently retired this year.
Excellent. So what else do you do for a living then?
Well, I'm currently a student. I'm just finishing my studies at uni and I teach agility in my spare time.
That's awesome. So at what age approximately did you start actually racing a dog?
Around 7 or 8, I think. I started running my mum and dad's old collie. I never sort of raced her in open, but she was a big chaser of other dogs, so she was always in the fenced-in starters ring. But yeah, it got me the experience of running a dog and getting used to the sort of things that you have to get used to when you're running a dog.
For sure. Now, was there anything else you did before you were running a dog?
I did, well, when I was younger, I started with ball collecting. That was sort of the main role I had in the team. And then I went on to do some box loading, and then I started running my own dogs.
That's awesome. Now, being younger in the sport, is there a life skill or maybe an attribute that you've learned that you've taken from it?
Well, definitely teamwork, because that's like the main aspect of Flyball. Communication as well, making sure you're talking to people and getting across what you mean. But patience. Patience with teaching the dogs, patience with other people, patience in the ring, just staying calm.
For sure, yeah, patience is definitely a big part. Definitely if you have a hard training dog, that takes a while to actually get into the ring. So, all right, now is there something you would recommend to someone starting out in Flyball?
I probably recommend, say, if something isn't working out quite right, try a different method, because there's lots of different methods you can use. So it's not all one fix. Just try something else and it might work.
For sure. All right. Now, do you have a most memorable dog that you've ever gotten to watch race?
I'm pretty sure you've heard this before, but probably Asher.
Yeah.
From Bristol Ballistic. He was a pretty awesome collie. But also Lizzie, who was a Jack Russell cross collie, who's used to run in the Basset All Sorts. She was in the record breaking team, and she was the height dog, and she was a pretty good dog.
That's cool. That's awesome. Now, at what age do you guys usually start your Flyball training at?
So we start when they're puppies, just doing flat work and foundations. And then you gradually start working the jumps and stuff in, and then last thing's obviously the box, because it's quite a high impact. So. For sure. Okay, so how often does your team practice? In the winter months, when we haven't got shows, because we don't usually compete in the winter, it's usually twice a week, but in the summer it's sort of once midweek, so we get some training before the shows on the weekend.
For sure. No, that's awesome. Now, how often would you say you go to tournaments?
I'd say quite a lot in the summer, 2 to 3 weekends in a month, which is quite a lot compared to a lot of other teams.
Yeah.
But in the winter we don't really do much, so we take that winter training as part of our rehabilitating the dogs and getting them ready for the next year, retraining things which might have slipped in the year.
For sure. That's awesome. Now, do you travel lots then for Flyball, or do you mostly just do local stuff?
We have quite a lot of local shows, so we're quite lucky with that. So on average we travel like 1.5 hours, 1 hour. But yeah, we do travel sometimes. If there's not much around locally, we travel along.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right, now what would be the furthest you've traveled for flyball?
I'd say probably France. I went to compete in the Euros and I raced my dog with Aces, with Jeanette. So that was quite a good experience as well.
For sure. Now, what would be one of your favorite tournaments that you go to besides any of the championships?
I would probably say Maple Durham. So it's a venue alongside the River Thames. So we've got access to the water for the dogs so they can go swimming in there and stuff. So
That's
a nice
awesome.
relaxed weekend.
Excellent. All right, now what would be one of the most important things you learned from flyball?
Try hard, always try hard. But also try not to get too caught up in things. So if something isn't working, just relax, have a chill out and try something else rather than just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Keep pushing the idea that isn't going to work.
For sure. Yeah, that's an awesome way to put that. Yeah, good job. Now, is there a person or a team out there that you enjoy racing over anyone else?
I wouldn't say a particular one, because most of our local shows we race the same teams quite regularly anyway. There's quite a lot of banter and like fun interactions anyway, so I just like local shows where we can meet up with the teams that we see most weekends.
For sure. Now, what exactly do you like about playing flyball?
I'm quite competitive, so I guess I like that factor, but I also like the social factor. So in agility it's more sort of individual, whereas in flyball with the team it's very social, and I've sort of grown up with my team, so they're more like a family than
For sure.
just friends.
For sure. Yeah, and the family only keeps growing.
Exactly.
All right, now is there any place in the world that you would love to go for flyball, whether it's compete, train, or even just watch?
I'd love to go to America because I feel like it's a totally different atmosphere and racing type there. So we've just started, I feel like, getting quicker times in the UK, but it's totally different over there. It's more consistent and a lot more quicker teams than we have here.
For sure. It's definitely a dream to just switch. You come here and I will go there. That would be absolutely fantastic. All right, now is there a team that you would like to watch play flyball?
I'd say I miss watching a lot of the indoor teams that race in the UK, so it would be nice to just see them a bit more regularly. But yeah, just catching up with people that I haven't seen in a long time, really.
For sure. Now, what would be one of your earliest memories of flyball?
So there's quite a few, especially with the antics around my team. I'd probably say running my mum's old collie just for fun at training. That sort of just got me into wanting to run my own dog or wanting to run another dog.
For sure. Okay. Now, do you have another favorite memory of flyball, whether it's on or off the racing lanes?
I'd probably say having my collie run in the top division at the championships, or maybe even having my lab cross running at Crufts on the green carpet. That was pretty awesome too.
That would be awesome for sure. Now, do you have any personal goals playing this sport?
I think just making the most of the time I have with every dog and enjoying it. So trying to get the most out of each dog in the way which not only speed but technique.
For sure.
But yeah, just having fun and enjoying it.
That's good. Now, do you have anyone in flyball that you look up to as a mentor, whether it was when you were first starting or continuing to this day?
I'd say I pick lots of little bits from lots of different people,
Yeah.
and lots of people have different opinions, so it's nice to mix them in. But Jeanette Shelley helped me a lot with my other dog. He liked to spit his ball quite a bit, so she helped me about through his mouth.
For sure. Now, what other hobbies outside of flyball do you have?
Obviously agility is my main hobby outside of flyball, but yeah, we just like to have fun, do a bit of frisbee, lots of trick training, and mainly dogs, really.
It's a running
They're my
theme.
life.
Everyone that plays flyball loves playing other stuff with their dogs, so it's good. Now, does your parents still play flyball now?
So sadly I lost my mum a couple of years ago, but yeah, my dad still does flyball. He recently took over running my old collie, but she's had to retire unfortunately because of her health. But he does lots of box loading and stuff for the team, so yeah, it's still a family thing.
That's good. That's awesome. So when did your parents actually start playing flyball?
I'm not sure on the year. They definitely did it a few years before they had me, so yeah, but they had a couple of collies that they used to run before they had me, so.
That's awesome. It because your guys' flyball started in the 90s, so it probably would have been right around when it started in the UK.
Yeah, it was right near the start, so.
That's awesome. All right, well, thank you, Rebecca. That's everything I have for you. The only thing left I need you to do is challenge someone not on your team to do an interview with me. Do you have anyone in mind?
I think I'm gonna say Shannon Mills. We raced together in the top divisions when we were younger, so I think it'll be quite nice to hear from her. So she's from Extreme Racers.
Excellent. Well, that's all I have, so thanks again, Rebecca. If there's anything I can do for you, maybe we can swap and you can come here and I'll come there for a little bit. That's cool. Other than that, hopefully we'll just see each other on the racing lanes real soon. Thanks again, Rebecca. It's been great getting to catch up with you, and hopefully we'll see each other real soon. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell just to make sure that you're getting all the notifications of any videos that drop. If you guys would like to check out my Instagram channel, there is a link down below. All right, guys, so the information for the giveaway. So at 550 subscribers, we're going to give away a Pacific Hound collar of your choice, a 32-ounce hog bowl with custom ear silhouette and a name of your choice that will be on the bowl, a Flyball and Friends t-shirt, a Bose leather card wallet with your choice from the selection of the colors that we got here, and a vinyl sticker of your choice from any of the designs from the merch store. To get an entry, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and for every like and comment on this video, you will get an entry. So make sure you comment and like on all the videos that you can to get extra entries. You can also earn an entry for one story share on Instagram per 24 hours, tagging one of the hosts from the giveaway in their story showing that you are subscribed. And you can earn another entry for tagging 3 friends that might be interested on the host giveaways post. You can also share the channel to Facebook and use the hashtag FlyBallAndFriends. It gives you an additional 5 entries. Once we hit 550 subscribers, we will do a random live draw on YouTube showing the winner. For any information about the products in the giveaway, make sure you check out the links in the description below. Or if you'd like any information just on Flyball in general, there's lots of links in the description below. Until next time, guys, see you then.